Hello friends, here in this video we will discuss about cantilever beam with a point load acting at the free end. So question is cantilever beam with a point load at the free end. Okay, this is a question, correct? So let's start. Consider a cantilever beam AB of length L, a point load W is acting at the free end, correct? Suppose this is a beam, this is a beam this is a beam, correct, whose one end is fixed and other end is free at the B. The load W is acting over here at the free end, correct? This is the length of the beam. Now extend this line up to here, this line also, to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. Now let's take a section over here. Let's take a section XX at a distance x from the free end. So take a section XX at a distance x from the end B, correct? Now this is the part of the beam W and this is the section, this is the section XX, and distance of this section is x from the free end, correct? So let's, at this free end, the force is acting upward, that is Vx, and moment is clockwise direction, that is Mx. Correct? Now we know that from the sign convention, what we know? We know from the sign convention the force acting, the shearing force acting and or the shearing force having an upward direction to the right side of the section is taken as positive, whereas suppose this is the, suppose this is a section and load is acting downward. Okay, this is a section and load is acting downward, and this load is acting upward, this is upward, and this is downward. Correct? So a shearing force having an direction, upward direction, this is, suppose this shearing force having an upward direction is taken as positive, whereas this should be positive, it will be positive, and a shearing force having an downward direction is taken as negative. Correct? And both these are acting to the right side of the section, right hand side of a section, to the right hand of the section. Here also we can calculation of shear force, calculation of shear force. Calculation of shear force. Correct? So this force is acting upward, so it will be positive, and this load is acting, we are calculating the shear force between the section and the free end. So Vx, this is free end, Vx, that is upward direction, minus W, that is downward direction to the right hand side of the section. That's why we took here negative. So total algebraic sum is equal to 0. So Vx is equal to how much? That is W. So shear force at B towards left, shear force towards left of B is how much? Because right side of this load is 0, so shear force starting from this point, so shear force at B will be how much? Shear force at B left, B left is equal to how much? That is W, and this shear force will be continued till A, because there is no any other forces acting on this beam, only one load is acting, that is W at the free end, and there is no any other load acting on this beam. So shear force at A will also be W, correct? Now let's calculate the bending moment. Calculation of bending moment, BM, correct? Here one more thing you have to remember, the sign convention of bending moment. Suppose this is a section XX, this is a section XX, and we are taking the bending moment right hand side of the section in clockwise direction. In clockwise direction will be negative, and in anti-clockwise direction will be taken as positive, correct? So let's calculate the bending moment. So this at the free end, the bending moment, that is mx, and the direction of the bending moment is clockwise, so minus mx, because this is clockwise. We have to calculate the total algebraic sum of bending moment. So total algebraic sum of bending moment will be minus mx, and this load is acting downward, so it will be clockwise movement this direction, so this will be also negative, that is W into x is equal to 0. Force yani load into distance, we are taking the bending moment at section XX. We have taken this bending moment shear force at section XX, that is Vx minus W is equal to 0. So Vx equal to W, so shear force at Vx at section XX, that is W, that's why B left equal to, because it is independent of distance. So minus x is equal to Wx, or mx is equal to minus Wx. So this is the bending moment at section XX. Now let's calculate the bending moment at section B. What will be the bending moment at section B at this point? So bending moment at section B, yani bending moment at B, and in this case x equal to 0, correct? So what will be the bending moment? MB is equal to, bending moment at B will be minus W into x is equal to 0, because x is 0, so it will be 0. So we got the bending moment at point B, that is 0. Now bending moment at A will be when x equal to L. So bending moment at A is equal to, we have to put the value of x, that is L, is equal to minus WL, correct? So this is the bending moment, these are the bending moment. Now let's draw the diagram, shear force, SFD and BMD. So this is the baseline, take a line, correct? And what is the shear force at B? That is W. From B to L only W. At this point, that is W. This is positive, so this is positive, so the diagram will be above the baseline. The value of shear force is W, that is plus W. And in case of point load, the shear force becomes rectangle, correct? It is continued to till continued to A. Here it is W, and there is no any other force, so it will continue till A. Here also W, shear force. This is the shear force diagram, correct? Shear force diagram. This is a rectangle. In case of, you have to remember one thing, in case of point load, the diagram will be rectangle, straight line. It will be straight line. This is the shear force diagram, SFD, correct? This is positive. Now let's draw the BMD, bending moment diagram, correct? Here let's take a baseline. This is the baseline. The bending moment at point B, is how much? That is 0. And the bending moment at point A, that is minus WL. That is minus WL. So at this point it is 0, and at this point it will be inclined. One more thing you have to remember, in case of point load, the diagram of, in case of point load, the diagram becomes triangle. This is a triangle. Minus BMD, and the value of bending moment at A, that is WL, and here the bending moment is 0, correct? So in case of, so you observed or you noticed that in case of point load, in case of point load, the shear force diagram becomes a straight line or rectangle. It becomes a rectangle. And in case of point load, the bending moment diagram becomes a triangle, correct? So whenever while you are drawing the diagram, you have to remember all these points, so that there should not be any mistake. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope you have understand the things clearly. If you like my videos, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon, so that you will get direct notification of new videos whenever I upload on YouTube. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching.